1 minute rest. 1 minute. That was you put on 1 minute?
Yeah.
before I jump on the ladder. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here. We're gonna go all the way down, go back, and then we'll do this from the top. So we'll start right here on third. Start with 2 feet inside the box. Flip it to the spot on the outside of the box, and then we skip the whole box. You know, skip the box. Get it back in the middle. You know. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, I got heart rate for that. There's one people break this shit when you said you broke them. Just like you said you broke them. right here. We're gonna add some weight to it. So we're gonna put a dumbbell up here on the chest. We're gonna squat all the way until you get to this cone. Once you get right here, put the weight down. So we got this up here. Squat. Squat. Put the weight down. And then continue to lift it all the way down. Remember the 2 of these. So you're gonna have an 8 squat jumps with a weight. Come right here, and I'm actually going to put a cone down so that way. So lift weight, 8 reps, and you're going to continue to rest with no weight. We're going to do 2 of these, and then we'll go to the next step. So that's the cone where we drop the weight, and then we continue. Right? That first jump is so raggedy. You don't feel that? Yeah, you like a pig cat. Jump. No, you keep jumping and you skip in the whole first box. That's why you feel like that. Start with the feet side of the box.
Side box? Is that it?
That's not a box. Right there. Squat on that one. Then jump up. Drop it low. Chest. Go ahead. Breathe. After we do that motion, all the colors I'm going to do is you got to come here, come right, so come into the squat, and then come into the squat, and the tap. Come into the squat, got to land in the squat, stand up, stand up. Breathe out.
possible, like, you feel like you're walking through my brother.
That I didn't jump in and dance and just do it like that. And that's really what Falconer Fitness, when you start with, that's when they decline. And then they try to go over and grab a move, like, oh my God, they could. So, and then the flip side, this thing, like, the other day I went to the beach, I'm chilling, and I'm just watching the people. You can see the little kid, and actually just running up and down, doing stuff, right? It's fun, like, man, it has fun change. Because of the thing of society, you know, it's like, people not moving, people not doing anything, and that's the thing, it's to make themselves. It's just not fun enough. So it's just a result, right? Not to be uncomfortable. Never in society where we're so uncomfortable. That's our big line. Staying in the house is very uncomfortable because I see people outside. Along with proper wellness protocol, nutrition, sleep, hydration. If you have them both good, that was it. Alright, so you're gonna add more of these as training and stuff like that. Right? So number 5, number 1, number 2, squat number 1, that's all I already do. Number 3, squat number 5, then hit 4, and hit 5. Stay up to 6, number 3, number 1, number 5. Me and D-Lo going back to back, shit like scoliosis. What happened with you and your friend? What place is that? I'm let the boy money out. How you feel with the fuck? You gonna walk them first. I've been letting them boys trouble y'all. You got the problems out.
For me,
Yeah. Come right here,
I'm
bro.
in training.
Come right here, bro.
Y'all know how to train y'all.
And that'd be the problem. When you get bored, you're like, I don't want to train it. When you're like,
20.
well,
I never do something.
you know that ass is not the big one. That's what you gotta put it in place.
That's the big motherfuckers in there. And we want stuff. Stuff is like,
I remember I was talking to this girl, and the dynamic of the relationship was, it was complicated. Like, the girl wanted a relationship so bad, not necessarily how you doing a relationship, but when she met me, like a lot of like when people meet me, especially like when I was in this entrepreneurship, I ain't never was focused on like being in a relationship. I was like, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. And simultaneously, I had to figure out like, I remember like I came to this conclusion, like yo, if you're not stable, you're not able. If you're not mentally stable, if you're not financially stable, if you're not emotionally stable, you're not able to do shit. I'm like, I'm a good girl. I just opened up a fucking business. I don't know what, I'm like, I don't know how you want me to fucking take care of you. Because I'm not even gonna lie, since I opened up this gym, not saying I didn't want a relationship, but I never like pursued somebody. I don't want a relationship. These girls that start talking to me and they go to relationship. Not a relationship. Now I do. I had the gym 9 years. When I was younger, I didn't know what was going on. And then I stopped like being like, I stopped being, what's it called? Not a bachelor, but I used to be with my friends. We go out and like have fun and shit. I totally stopped that so I could like focus on them. So it's like,
God.
one of the week. Welcome to the upgraded version. Get your ass out of that pleasure trap.
I got the scale today, I can't wait. Oh. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say that. I'm on my period.
So the period cause weight gain. I was just talking to somebody about this yesterday. You gotta understand the term. Once you understand the terms, you'll feel better. Even if you gain weight, that don't mean you gain fat.
Yeah.
It's very important. Weight gain don't mean fat gain. You could have gained water. Could have gained muscle. Could have had waste in that bone. You need a detox.
I was talking to you yesterday, so.
Yeah.
Am I in the start today? Can I start on the chart?
Ain't no point to start a whole new chart if you ain't gonna stick with it and do it. Where are we at? Going back to back. Should I go to yoga? Yeah, you're right. You gotta train these individuals the even better thing they could do is just let her go through her emotions and everything and not let it affect me, right? And just like, all right, whatever. But at the same time, what I feel frustrated is like she felt like, and it's to the table, right? Because I do get my clients and everything, but she just felt thinking,
You say that. You always say that. That must be true.
like, man, like, you made, like, you feel me? Like, you made this shit, man. Because even a couple of days before, I was saying, like, she made some comments that day, like, that shit ain't, I wasn't happy with it. So, yeah, right. And the other thing is like, you don't understand, like, bro, you don't know how good you get it. You had it. It was toxic, like, taking everything. Wow. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially in my regular life, when people be fucking with me, I say, I got something for your ass to take myself. It's called ghosting. Ghosting the fuck out. Take myself away.
She was like, you know, she was some random. You know, he blocked me. I'm just watching the days. You know, he blocked me. Oh my God, he blocked me. I was like, you idiot.
Yeah. Wow. Can't even see what the fuck you're doing. The law. You don't even exist with it. That be the thing, it's like,
But for the most part, I would say that she was more wrong. I would say she was wrong.
she was the wrongest.
Yeah. Even if it's on the side, it's still like, that's okay.
And you know the funniest thing? That girl only came here
One
one day.
time.
One time, the girl ain't even been back. Like, how you call her? Anything like that. I don't even want to do it, but I just have to get through it. Why I got Colorado up on the phone already? Colorado up do my way. I did my job. I was too good. Me and me going back to back. Said I scoliosis.
She tried to wake up a couple times, like, probably on the ship and stuff. Like, oh, a couple times, like, you know, I would get up and I was awesome like that early before it goes up. She said she did.
It's not even good. It's trouble.
Yeah.
So, alright, so the next one is water jump on the ladder. I got it.
I'm talking to that though, man. I'm talking with somebody, they take it online. You don't even tag me. I heard you talk about me.
Let's talk about you.
People in general. I don't know.
And that's it. You brought it.
But I know the price of watching online.
Nobody writing that about you online.
Uh-huh.
Nobody not writing that about you
Yes,
online.
they do. I mean, I can start. I mean, I hate it.
Yeah,
I got a copycat.
you got me. Really got me.
Working out, and on their journey, working out. Copy on.
That's what people do.
They wasn't doing that before I came here.
Your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you inspired them.
They don't tell me that.
Why would they tell you?
They should.
You're a narcissist. Don't be a narcissist. I'm not. Two.
Maybe I'm motivated.
That's good. Now that you want to turn out, they're going to be even more motivated. When you're next group, you still doing it?
Fine right here. I have to talk to you.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to jump squat down. One with that bar.
Just squats down there.
One with that.
Oh, okay.
I would take a little bit of the high for the middle. And then training the people that I maybe put they all piss me off. I don't take this serious. They always cry. They always late.
It's a different group.
That shit. So that shit is game. Probably seen it one time. I mean, it is,
They must.
yeah, short back. She here, I don't work on another side, she's here. It's, like this. She was 199. Remember, like CJ from host, she like everybody coming. Now she like 173. Like crazy. I know that was like. Yeah, I think it's hated, right? All lot. They try to get you fat and crazy, type of shit. They try to make you lose your groove. Say that. I was gonna say that. So it's like, I know the brother was like, that's it. It'll be intimidating. Even that's why I made that little post yesterday that one little sauce thing, but people swear that I thought y'all see any of my fucking ones at the store? I be doing shit in the street. I used to be outside, but this one girl I was talking to, right? Not really talking to her, just like met her and stuff and talking, I'm just describing what I'm doing. That's what. Yeah. She was like, yeah. She's like, yo, you have fun? She's like, you're like, boring. And I can see why she said everything I'm doing. I'm like, I'm praying, I'm scoring. You know, and I'm like,
That's actually sexy. I like guys that's like that. Don't smoke, don't drink. Never be home. Who wants somebody in the club to turn up all the time, get high, drinking? Like, I want that. I don't want that. I like my man at home. Let me go. Stay at home.
that be the means when your girlfriend comes from one. That be the little means when you like a girl comes from one, so you right there, like, let's go. The girl done turn up, turn, drunk it in the bitch, but come on. You went this one girl, she was like, you and your friends have a group chat. I said,
That's how you offer that.
no, because I just know it's typical. I just know that's just what I'm like, I'm so far removed from all that other shit.
That's not even if it's your time, it's your hard time, it's going to be funny, it's going to be crazy. You all money about me.
I'm
So
just,
it's not boring, it's never boring.
I'm never bored. It's just people who can't find this type of lifestyle like I am.
You're going to be lazy time, you know. I've been with you for a whole year. I don't see your days. I don't see the good, bad, and ugly.
Sometimes, yeah, you know, mean, but like, she was just about to do it, like, get to the next level for real.
No, she was like good. Like, for real. I just told my girl, like, listen to, what's my name? I don't know. 8-year-old, 5. What's that?
I don't think it was like the first. I just feel like, because I see it, it's like the world is like, it's a dog eat dog world, right? So even a lot of times when people don't know, they know something. So it's like, it's oftentimes when you find like a place or even a person that they try to make you better without knowing something from it. Like when she probably meet God, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a difference that's like now it's like this is a place or a person that bettering himself versus in the rest of the scenarios it's kind of exposed. You know, like the lifestyle is around people exposed. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's cool and fun, but then they look at it like it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now when she found something, and I know she loved that part about it, you know. Probably felt good about, you know, folks like that. And then, and then the other thing, you don't understand, they can't do it. You don't understand, me and my family, I used to cut my family. Well, my family, get the fuck out of here. Right? Huh? You know how many people that came to this shit, that I looked out for. Even this one girl who's trying to my business, trying to blame me, that ass off. She thought she was good with a sport when she was like,
But what rubbed you the wrong way that you had to block?
oh, what she said to me. Like, I'm gonna tell you what happened. The situation happened with the girl, right? And then how the queen was acting, that shit was kind of like, damn. So I'm like, yo, let me finish training these people and I'm gonna talk to you later. So I ain't even messaged her for a long time. I remember I went to the gym with my dog, training. After that situation happened, it's probably like 4 hours, right? And I went to the gym, my homeboy was working out. Then after I left the gym, it dawned on me, I'm like, yeah, let me do it. So I remember I wrote up this whole thing, and I was careful with what I said. To the point I even said in the past, like, yo, what you think about this before I send it to the stuff? She read it, shit like that. I mean, that's the perfect way to word it. And I'm like, damn. And I'm like, I would be so, we was joking, I was like, I'd be surprised if she wouldn't come back to the gym. But she said something, like, even how she left, like, it was all great. She like, see, I need to know what time she comes to the gym so I can switch my time. Or I would just move myself. I'm looking at her like, that's what she might do. I'm looking at her like, but I didn't answer in that moment, right? I just like, man, I'm talking to you later. Even that, like, threatening to move, like, I'm like, this is so funny. I'm gonna move myself. So, I ain't even say that shit. Hey, one, I'm not gonna lie. So when I wrote out the message, the response I got back from her was confident from what I expected. And I remember me and Pastor Joe was like, yo, if she don't like that message and decided to put herself, it's like, we gotta figure out what the fuck happened between those two to make it like that deep, you feel me? Because that's the only thing, it's like, yo, what these girls had going on to make you crash out? So, she did this long ass fucking response. I'm looking at this shit and it wasn't what I expected. And to be honest, I'm like, what I was saying was like, dog, whatever you got going on the outside of the gym, like, to be honest, bro, I don't really care about that shit inside the gym. Like, I don't, there's no place for the gym. She was like, this. And I responded with, okay, that's my other toxic point. Like, when somebody be writing me some shit, I even say some shit like, okay, or I make it even worse. I'll be like, but I just like, okay. And then the next thing she wrote was like, some shit about, some shit, I read like the first line, I'm like, I ain't even say this. Oh, CPA, your customer. Some shit about customer service. I'm looking like, what the fuck? This has to do with everything, and I ain't even right. But then the next line was like, she was like, from this point on, I don't want you to post no videos of me new or old. You feel me? Like, I don't want you to post anything. And even with that, it made me hot, because like, yes, I should be coming and working out at the gym and I was posting progress and we getting like likes and stuff like that, but who the fuck do you think you is? You're not, like, who do you think you is? And it's like, a lot. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck you think you is? Don't post me. Like, you not Beyonce or somebody? Like, you didn't come and make the gym poppin'. It was the training and the transformation that built it up. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dog. And then even parents was like, I can think of another of this shit. And that's what really rubbed it the wrong way. It's like, why you crashing out like that? Like that. Don't be posting me and this, that, like, and mine, it just compounded from the shit she said the other day. Because I'm in here joking with the clients and I'm excited for my YouTube and I'm like, man, y'all got one more year left with me. I'm done with this training shit. And she said it in front of everybody. She was like, how the fuck are you gonna get pumping off us at this league? And I'm like, I said, what? I'm like, bro, this shit bothers me. I'm like, girl. I was like, yo, you think, even this how you move, and it's like, this ain't your shit. I'm gonna show you that I did. What the people say? I had to pull up fucking how the NFL did, you know, this weekend, like. So that's what really made me like, girl, come on there. If you feel like that, then all right. Separate times. So I just want to come on. Oh.
Better customer service.
Come on, customer service.
But what,
I'm like, damn. I ain't even read the whole message, but what it summed up, she was like, all you care about is the results and not like, because like, I don't know what she meant like that, but I even know she's talking about like communication and this outside that. But what people fail to realize is like, bro, my job is to train you and that's it. All that other shit that you want, that's just me doing extra. Like me talking to you, consulting you, doing things outside of the gym, even like all this extra shit that I've been doing, I just keep doing that. I'm like, man, you're not even paying for that shit. But, you know, just feel entitled. Just all of it, just entitled. So I'm like, alright, I see. And then, like, bro, it's different. What people don't really understand is like single personhood. You know, it's like one thing that happened. I never told you about this from your parents. Not the parents that come in. It was another thing that parents. Can I tell you about it? Yeah. So, Paris was like right? She came through like cat and stuff like that. And what with Paris, she has like even bigger than cat shit. Like cat more poppin', but Paris is more, she know more people, more commercial, and then Paris is way more open than cat, so she's like doing more gigs. Cat kind of closed in, right? So Paris got a lot of engagement. Like when she do some shit, like people see this shit, right? So I remember I'm training Paris for a little minute, I'm training her, and Paris always brings people to the gym, always. Like Cat always brought people to the gym. Paris always brought people to the gym. And I remember that's how Christelle found out about the gym. And then within something happened, it's not little like so when something happened, her and Pat fell out. And I can see it now, it's like you probably did some shit, somebody called out and you like spazzed. And like you can even though like as a girl, I ain't fucking with that girl. I'm gonna just separate myself. I ain't gonna fight you, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna so it was unfortunate I had to stop coming here. Because they excluded her ass. Because they excluded her, right? Because I remember they excluded her. You feel me? And that's what it is. Like you even want to be on, but you ain't really doing that to be on. So people with that is like, unfortunately, parents not coming. I remember that. But then I was sad at first, but whatever, it is what it is. And I remember that's when I started really, I was really started posting this book. I think there's like, alright, whatever, ain't no pressure. Feel me? It's like, it just is what it is. Even with shit like that, like, but in the meantime, Christelle ain't never break it. You ain't break it. Not nobody. You don't need to use your social media to put on. Nothing that these other people did. So if you even feel like you can't have like that, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I could have seen that you came here and you done brought me like 15 clients, paying clients, shit like that. You feel me? Cat and person coming in and be like, well, she just slept and trained here, boy. Like, people that you ain't do none of that shit. So it's like, you can feel that type of way, that shit. I don't know what people is your ass. And I never even said that. Or put that in my thing. I just took it on the chin. And so you really can feel that way towards people, that's easy. That's selfish as fuck. It's like when you don't even use your Instagram to put this shit on at all. And that's your hurt. How you know she hurt? And even my dog said, I remember one time my homie, because a lot of people don't follow her since this, and he was like, she was training with some other trainer, and the whole time he was like, what's wrong, like this and that. He was like, the guy who she trained with is very impressed. And the whole time I was like, that's secret training. arms back and back, shit like those little to be here forever. If you're here forever, not knowing what the fuck you're doing, then I'm not doing a good job. Right? Like even with Catherine, I'm so happy that she's doing how she's doing. I mean, that is a great job. She's not maintaining. And then she just capitalizing on the knowledge that she acquired here. That's it. You have any people, a lot of people think that's just the job. So I don't know the training she's training with, but I know she did a good job. Like, people with no knowledge and no shit, like, not just plateau. Look at myself, where's that? I feel like that's another thing with the other boy that thinks I am smart. He knows his position. You feel me? Like he knows his position. And shit like that. I remember when I went to that fashion show, Kyle was in the back. And just everybody like, look at it. Everybody wanted to look he that. Probably did, but he doesn't know like it is what it is. It's what it is. It's what it is. What you want her to do with that? That girl is mean. Yeah, you should have put that. Sometimes you need somebody like who not to overpower you. Not like, you feel me? Like you need to be the dominant one in the situation. Better like that. Or somebody who know their role or submissive. You know what I'm saying? And then, let me tell you something. I analyze stuff, right? And what you're saying, you're not the only one that feel like that. Because they have a Instagram page together, no followers. No followers. And you look at people like, I don't want no followers. No followers. And it's just things like that. People, it's not like they hate, but they just don't affirm that, right? And then they got used to it. And I'm looking at it. Right? And so, even I follow Kyle. When they post shit on the page, you know, you can do collabs, and like most of the people post, he always posts to the page. So it's like, I don't know everything, but like underlying shit be like, because even so much, sometimes if you feel that strongly about it, you will tarnish your brand for that shit. Some people, they ain't not tarnish your brand at all. Meaning, because like, you know your followers don't care about this shit, so you're not gonna post it. If you fuck with it above that, you don't be fuck with your followers care or not. Post it. I've been analyzing all that, so I'm just like, haven't seen it. But I can tell you, I see bits and pieces. I think so. I think the fact that it's just it's the security.